All right, Ben, we're rolling.
All right.
Oh, yeah, we need a bow. 안녕하세요. Thanks everyone for stopping by the 6th edition of our EnglishandKorean.com video podcast. I'm Michael, and this is
Ben.
Ben. So Ben, how have you been, Ben?
I've been good. Very good, actually.
Was that Ben, or you've been good, or you've been good?
Been good.
Been good?
Yeah. Been
good. So, before we get started, I wanted to say to everybody that I know Koreans learned that Ben, B-E-N, is pronounced like bean, and that's the way you pronounce it too?
B-E-N?
Yeah.
My name?
No, not your name.
My name's Ben.
Your name is Ben, and I've been well.
I've been well. Yeah.
I've been well.
Been.
In English, 미국식으로 그 발음을 한다면 이름은 Ben이고 I've been well 그거 발음이 똑같이 하거든요. 근데 영국식에서 한국 사람들이 잘 아시다시피 이렇게 Bean이라고 해요. 근데 미국에서 우리 그렇게 구별을 안 해요. 둘 다 그냥 Ben이라고 하거든요. So in England apparently, yeah, you say so your name is pronounced
Ben.
and the other word is
Bean.
okay, and what about that you eat?
Bean.
Bean.
Same.
Okay.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same as okay. That's not the way we say it. In America, his name is Ben, and also if you wanted to say 나 여기 와봤어요, then you would say I've been here. 발음을 똑같이 해요. 그 이름이랑 I've been here 똑같이 하거든요, 미국에서. 근데 영국에서 그렇게 차별화해야 돼요. 발음을 다르게 해야 되거든요. So I just wanted to talk about that. But anyway, so how have you been?
I've been good.
Okay.
Just taking it easy.
The weather's gotten a lot better recently.
It's a bit cold today, but yeah, it's gotten a lot better. Spring's coming.
Okay.
I think.
Thanks for not shaving for the podcast. Gotta clean it up, man. Clean it up. Next time.
Next time.
All right.
Next time.
We
I
need
thought
a
about it,
makeup.
but I was a bit too
busy.
Too busy or lazy.
All right. We need a makeup person for the podcast.
Yes.
All right. Someday when we're famous.
Please apply.
Yeah, for the makeup position. EnglishandKorean.com makeup assistant. Okay. Yeah, job availabilities. All right, let's look at today. What we're gonna look at is 그 우리 웹사이트 옆에 보시면요, 흔히 하는 실수이라는 컬럼이 있어요. 거기 밑에 우리 지금 몇 가지 살펴보겠습니다. Okay, so the first one, Ben, can you start us off here with the incorrect sentence?
I've been to the US last year.
Alright, so this is 이거 좀 한국 사람한테 어려운 것 같아요. 근데 우리 날짜 아니면 기간을 한정하는, 제한하는 단어 들어갔을 때 been 쓰면 안 되거든요. So we don't say I've been to the US last year. 그거 문법적으로 틀립니다. We have to say I went to the US last year, right?
Right.
Okay, or if you want to just say 나는 영국에 가봤어요. You could say I've been to England or I haven't been to England. But we don't use that word and also with the date. You can't say I've been to my friend's house yesterday. That doesn't make sense, right?
Right.
You back me up on this?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next, to number 2 here.
He didn't answer my phone.
So why is that wrong? What's wrong with that sentence?
Well, your phone?
Yeah.
He didn't answer your phone,
Right.
so he didn't have
Pick up your
pick
phone.
up your phone.
Right. So the problem with that is that my phone in English means 전화기. 전화기 자체를 가리키는 말입니다. It doesn't 전화이라는 뜻 없거든요. 전화나 통화 그런 의미 없어요. It just means the actual phone. So if I said, Ben, could you answer my phone? Then I'd have to give him my phone and say, if this phone rings, answer it. 그럴 때 쓰는 말이죠. But if I say, Ben, 어제 내 전화 왜 안 받았어요? If I said, why didn't you answer my call yesterday? 그렇게 말해야죠. You could also say phone call, right? Why didn't you answer my phone call? 그거는 되기는 해요. So what about the verb phone? I know in England you guys say, what, I phoned him yesterday?
I phoned him yesterday. They didn't phone me. I'll phone you later.
Right, so 영국에서 phone이라는 단어 동사로 써요. 근데 미국에서 그렇게 안 써요. We don't say in America, we very, very rarely say I phoned him. I think sometimes for a special effect, if you want to sound English? You want to sound continental or something?
You all do want to sound English.
That's right. That's our goal, definitely. Then we use it, but other than that, we just say call. Call is usually what we use most commonly. And then what was the other thing? Let's say you call somebody and you get the sound that tells you that they're on the phone.
Beep, beep.
Exactly. What do you call that?
You said that you're engaged.
Right. They say it's engaged. We say the line is busy. So in America, if we call somebody and we get the beep, beep sound, we say it's busy. And in England, you say?
They're engaged.
They're
Or
engaged.
It's engaged.
Right. Okay, so in America, we only use engaged to mean 약혼했어요, right? When you're engaged, when you've proposed to somebody.
To be married.
To propose to be married, right? That's the only time we use it in America, usually. All right, now let's look at the next one. Can you start us off here with the incorrect expression?
It was my first time to go there.
Right. Does that sound like a proper sentence to you? Does that sound correct or incorrect?
It sounds incorrect to me.
Right. Sounds pretty awkward to me too. In English, usually when we say 오늘 여기 온 거 처음이었어요, 아니면 그때 처음이었어요, we don't say it was my first time to go there. We say just it was my first time, or it was the first time I had ever been there, right? And let's say today, 여기 온 거 처음이요, 오늘 처음이요. Then we say today is my first day, or this is my first time here. Okay? 왔다 안 써요, 아예. We just used PP형인 ben만 써요. Okay? It was the first time I had been there. Alright, and what else?
So this is my first time to come here? This is my first time to come here.
Right, that's another kind of awkward sentence, right? We don't normally say that. We say just, that is my first time, that was my first time here, or this is my first time. Okay? Alright, now let's look at the, let's remember one other thing. When you use words like first, or last, or best, smartest, okay, superlative forms, in Korean it's 최상급. 최상급 쓰시면 그 앞에 거의 항상 the 들어가야 돼요. Right? We have to use the before words like that. So we don't just say he's best friend or he's best. We say he is the best. And same with shortest. We don't just say he's shortest. We say he is the shortest. Okay? Alright, let's move on to number 4. Can you read those sentences?
He praised me.
Okay, so does that sound like an awkward sentence to you?
Yes.
Right, but we've heard it a lot, haven't you?
Yeah, you hear it all the time.
Right.
In Korea. But you wouldn't say it.
Right, we don't normally use praise for 칭찬하다. Normally what we say is complimented. And sometimes in newspapers, you might see, like, the general was praised, was widely praised for the influential role he played in rebuilding Iraq or something like that. 정말 격식적인 자리에서만 쓰는 어휘입니다. 일상적으로 그냥 칭찬한다는 말로 그냥 compliment 많이 씁니다. So for example, let's say I praised Ben for his increased Korean ability or for his growing Korean prowess. Okay, that's how you would use it. But we usually say complimented me on my momo. Okay, so for example, he complimented me on my scarf, right? He
It's a very nice scarf.
He loves his scarf. So I would say he complimented me on my scarf. 그렇게 쓰시면 됩니다. Okay, now let's look at the last one. Can you read that sentence?
He is leaving to America.
Alright, so Ben, why is that incorrect?
Because we just wouldn't say he's leaving to America. He's leaving for America.
Right.
We'd say. It's another thing is common in Korean, confusing to and for.
They're difficult, yes.
Yeah.
And another one is like people say English is so difficult to me.
Yes.
이라고 많이 하시잖아요. 근데 we have to say English is hard for me. 이라고 해요, 영어로. Okay? 나한테 영어 너무 어려운 것 같아요. 그거 영어로 말하고 싶으시면 English is hard for me. 이라고 말씀하셔야 됩니다. Okay? And in this case, we're using the verb leave, 떠나다, okay, or 출발하다. In English, we say he left for America. Okay? He left for England. 그렇게 말씀하시면 됩니다. Okay? And let's see. I guess that'll do it. That's enough for today. So thanks again, everybody, for stopping by the video podcast, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.